Welcome to the episode of Locked In. This episode is going to be going over part 2 of my bike packing series. Now, if you haven't seen part 1, click the card above so you can understand what I'm trying to do with this series. But basically, I'm a total newbie and admirer of bike packing, and I want to try it for myself and see if I love it, hate it, or I've made a terrible decision or the best one of my life. So this video is going to be going over my bags. Now, I'm probably going to get lit up in the comments for some choices that I've made, but here's my reasoning between all the bags that I purchased, and I don't even know if they're the right ones yet. So basically, looking at the research that I've done, typically everyone has a frame bag, a handlebar bag, and a seat bag when you bike pack on a road bike, as well as sometimes they'll run feed bags. And there's a few things that I wanted to set out and do. One was try to find basically an affordable setup, because there are so many bags out there that are a lot of money. And because I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work out or actually make sense for me, I kind of went the more budget-friendly route, and I found some pretty good options, I think. I won't know 100% until I do my bike packing trip, actually, and I'll definitely give you guys a follow-up video if you follow this series on how that stuff went. Did I make a good choice, or should I have spent more money? I'm definitely someone who says spend the money for good design, good quality, and who knows if me cheaping out will bite me in the ass later on down the line. But let's run over basically all the bags that I got and why. The first bag I got was actually this Relevant Design Sweet Roll. I actually got this at Interbike when I went. I was kind of interested back in the day, and I asked them if they would sell their bag. They said yes, so I bought it. It was definitely at a discount because that bag is pretty expensive retail, and I've used it a few times for a few little trips when I wanted to carry some extra stuff to and from work or whatever, and it works pretty well. It is a little cumbersome to put it on. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but I've gotten pretty much the system down now. Next, let's move on to my feed bags. This is something that I actually bought 2 of because I like them so much. You've seen this feed bag in my how to carry your camera while you're bike riding video, and I use it predominantly for that right now, and I ended up getting a second one just for bike packing so I can actually carry other things in the other one, because this one basically is full once I put my camera in there. I love this. It's definitely one of the better ones that I've seen, and it is pricey. It's about 65 to 70 bucks, but it's very versatile. You can mount these left or right. They're not specific. They have a nice drawstring top on them, so you can with one hand open and close it, so it's really easy to get into it on the bike, and that's why I use it for my camera bag. So I got 2 of these guys. Then onto my frame bag. I've had bags from Roswell before, and I actually like them, and they're really cheap. I think this was around 25 bucks on eBay. The great thing about it is it's expandable, and this allows you to carry a lot more stuff in here. I didn't want to get a proprietary frame bag because I do have different bikes, and I want something that was kind of universal. I do sacrifice on actual space and volume to actually load it up with, but I can use it on any of my frames. You can mount it to the back on the seat tube or to the down tube and the top tube. Also, not running a full-length frame bag like some other companies make allows you to actually easily access your water bottle on your seat tube when you have the frame bag in, but like I said, you do sacrifice overall volume. To make up for that slight lack of space, I ended up getting just this ultra cheap, I think it was like $2. I found it on banggood.com, and I just wanted an extra little bag just for either mounting underneath the top tube against the seat tube, or I can run it actually reverse and put it on top of the top tube if I want. This will let me carry some extra spare tubes and little things. That's typically what I've seen guys put in this style of small bag. Lastly, the most expensive piece, even though it's definitely cheap for the space, was my Roswell seat bag. Now this one, I ordered the 10 liter. I think this is the 7, but they look so similar, you can't really tell. So I'm worried that this is the only item that I'm actually worried that might not be big enough for the actual camping trip, because I am starting to acquire some of those items from banggood.com, like I mentioned in the previous video. So this is the only one that I might actually find out I don't have enough volume to carry a lot of extra stuff that I need. So that's what we're gonna find out next, if this is gonna be good enough. It's definitely, I've used it to commute to work and bring things with, and it definitely works well for that, but I just don't know if it's enough interior volume. So that's what I'm running with. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any affordable recommendations to maybe replace the saddlebag or anything else that I have. I'll have all the links in the description below of all the bags that I'm carrying, or all the bags that I mentioned. Like I said, they are all pretty affordable. The feed bags and the Sweet Roll are definitely higher end, and I was gonna originally get the Roswell handlebar bag that they offer, but like I already have this one, so maybe in the future, if you guys want to see that review, maybe I'll get one anyway. So I know this video is kind of all over the place, but like I said, I wanted to show you guys what bags that I currently got. So I hope you like this video. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Turn notifications on so you can see my videos I put out every single week. There's a link in the description for my Patreon. If you want to win cool prizes every single month for just a couple of bucks, support me on Patreon. I give away an item of every single month. Depending on when you're watching this video, who knows what it is. I give away what I can to support the community that supported me for, what, 5 years now? So make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Thanks for watching another episode of Locked In.
Let's get